Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to Sports Time HQ. I am your host, Fernando. Joining me today is indeed my great co-host, Gary. Gary, how you doing today?
Doing pretty good, man. How about you?
I'm doing great, I see you got the camera fixed and everything, ready to go on TikTok, I see.
Yep.
Crazy to see two screens now with both of us
Right.
talking about something. But we got a lot to talk about today, actually. There's a lot of injuries that many people might not know about in this week's show and also in week 6. And of course, we got bye weeks that are happening. We got London game currently happening. Gary's going to keep track of that and make sure to give us all the details of that. But yeah, Broncos Jets. Gary, how are we doing Broncos Jets right now?
Yeah, I mean, I love that I get stuck on that duty because that game is just so bad. Last I checked, the Broncos were up, or I'm sorry, Jets were up 6-3.
Yeah.
3 field goals. It's really been nothing. Jets had like a 70-yard kick return that they ended up with another field goal. So that's about the best thing that's happened so far.
That sounds like such a fun time to be in London.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'll tell you that. I mean, hopefully Bo Nix can come back and score some stuff, and the Bills can do good with my Mason Taylor. 'Cause I started him everywhere. But we got ourselves start sits. We got some news and notes to talk about as well. Treylon Burks. Now, he had a broken collarbone. He has been cleared for football activities. I mentioned that last week. But he does plan to visit Denver next week. So maybe there's new beginnings for this former first rounder. If he does sign for the Broncos, does Treylon Burks have any fantasy impact?
I mean, probably not, just due to the fact that, I mean, obviously you have Sutton, Mims, and even like Franklin are starting to be like very fantasy relevant. So
Yeah.
I don't think Treylon Burks will be, a name to watch out for. However, he was a former first round pick, so I guess it wouldn't be totally surprising if he ended up as like the Broncos wide receiver 3. But no, I don't think anything is going to come out of that.
Yeah, I think he'll be just a depth piece for the Broncos.
Yeah.
NFL, they're investigating the concussion protocol on Giants quarterback Jackson Dart. Did you see the whole thing with head coach and Brian Daboll and going into the 10?
Actually, yes, I saw him going to the 10, and then I saw Scadam go on the 10, and then Brian Daboll was like coming over and like trying to get him back into the game and all that. And yeah, I was definitely like taken aback by that at first because, I mean, obviously you want, your best guys, especially your QB1 in there at all times. But
Yeah.
I mean, if he's hurt, then he's hurt. You can't just like try to usher him back onto the field if he's, if he's not able to play.
No, you can't. But I mean, this is something that's going to definitely be talked about within the next couple of weeks, I think, and when they'll find the answer to what they're looking for. But obviously, Brian Daboll really wanted Jackson Dart back because of the throw that Russell Wilson threw, and everybody hated it. And the whole fan base.
That was terrible. That one throw that he threw was terrible, if you saw it.
It looked like it got tipped, even though it didn't. It just looked like a tipped type of ball.
Yeah, I mean, that's how bad it was. So I I hope it got tipped. I don't think it did, but if it did, it wouldn't surprise me because it looked so bad. And it landed like 4 yards in front of the intended receiver.
It was actually ridiculous. We got some more news and notes, but before that, we'll jump into TikTok side of things. They got some questions in the chat. Obviously, for anyone on TikTok, we are on YouTube Live. If you want your questions to be answered right away, go on our SportsTimeHQ YouTube channel. We're live right there right now, and that's how you get prioritized on your questions. But Chodak, Marv Jr. versus Marvin Harrison or Travion Henderson at the flex today?
That's a pretty tough question. I actually just traded for Travion in one of my leagues, and I sat him just due to the fact that I feel like we're gonna keep waiting and waiting and waiting
Yeah.
to see this week that he finally gets, his week. Yeah, it's gonna suck to keep him on the bench for when he has that week, but I think I need to do it because until he gets there, I don't think he's gonna be relevant at all. So I'm gonna say
Ooh.
Marv. But once Travion gets that good weekend where he's getting 15 plus carries, then he's gonna be an auto start for me.
Cherdek, I'm going to take Travion Henderson. I know that doesn't really help your case because we went both sides, but I'm all in on Henderson and the defense with the Saints today. So I think Henderson. I'm taking an anytime touchdown, honestly, for Henderson.
Okay. I mean, listen, like I said, I just traded for him, and my RB room is weak. I just had to start. Today, I started Dobbins, who's by the way done nothing so far, and David Montgomery.
Lovely.
That's my RB room so far. So I'm hoping Travion can, do something and actually live up to the hype that he was given.
Yeah.
But of course, it's not necessarily his fault. He's just not getting the workload that we expected him
No.
to get. So,
No.
hopefully, like I said, that comes this week against a weak New Orleans defense, and then he takes over.
Yeah, hopefully. And hopefully he gets into the end zone.
Yeah.
Let's see. Gus Henry, what up, boys? Gus, welcome back. Appreciate you. Apau Vidal or Fannin Jr.? I'm guessing it's a flex. I'm going to take Harold Fannin, and I'm not a person to start tight ends and flexes, but I do not trust right now that Chargers running back crew.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take Fannin, but I am on the same road as you that I never like starting tight ends in my flex, but hearing your options, I can assume that you're desperate at this point to maybe start one there. I would go with the tight end. I would go with Fannin. He might get in the end zone today. Gabriel looked like he loved throwing to the tight ends last week, so hopefully that can continue. But yeah, I'm more of a Haskins guy. We talked about that on Sunday, or I'm sorry, on Tuesday, and I don't even know if I'm starting him this week. So
Okay,
that's how I feel about those two.
Yeah. Ilya, I think that's her name or his name. Can't assume. Judkins, James Cook, or Devo at the flex. I think I'm going to take James Cook. But
that's a pretty good problem to have.
Yeah, that is a good problem to have. I'm going to take the slight edge on James Cook.
I'm going to go with James Cook as well. I don't think you can sit him RB5 right now, but that's pretty good. I guess that you're in a situation to maybe sit him, but I wouldn't.
Yeah. All right. Franny, Diggs or Keenan Allen? Since QJ isn't playing, I'm taking Keenan Allen.
Yeah, I'm going Keenan Allen today. I think he gets in the end zone once, maybe twice.
Okay, maybe twice. All right.
I took him for a touchdown today. I could see him getting two though.
Question mark: Olave or Shakir? I'm taking I'm taking Olave. Almost said Shakir.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Olave too. Just hope Gonzo isn't on him for a majority of the game.
Okay. Couldn't life. Appreciate the follow. Gabriel, start Stephon Diggs or risk Devo with his injury? I'm starting Stephon Diggs.
I don't know, man. I would go Devo. It's just it's tough because he's hurt on Monday night, but I think he's gonna play. I think he's the wide receiver 7, 9 right now. He's playing out of his mind. I don't think you can sit him.
All right. Start Kamara or Henderson? Cooking Life's got that question. I'll tell you, I'm going to start Henderson.
All right. I'll agree with you just for the sake of this. That's actually funny, though, because I just traded away Kamara and got Henderson. That was the deal. So I'll go with Henderson. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go back into our news and notes. Again, guys, on TikTok, we are prioritizing any questions on our YouTube channel. So go on our YouTube at SportsTimeHQ. We'll jump back into the TikTok questions, but your questions are answered right away on our YouTube channel. All right, trade deadline, November 4th. Chargers are in the market for a running back, as they mentioned. Kamara has already stated he does not want to be traded, and Breece Hall wants to stay on the New York Jets. Why? I don't know. For both of these guys. But I do know some other players who are rumored to possibly be traded at the trade deadline, and that is Cleveland tight end David Njoku because they got Harold Fannin, Baltimore tight end Mark Andrews because of Isaiah Likely, and New York Giants quarterbacks Jameis Winston or Russell Wilson, more so Jameis Winston, but they have Jackson Dart, of course.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want us to get rid of David Njoku. That I think would be a horrible idea. Yeah, I get we have Fannin now, but I mean, I've been saying it all year. They can coexist, and they've showed us they can coexist. They both do a lot for the offense, and I mean, David Njoku, that would just be absolute gut punch because he breathes Cleveland. He loves it here. Same thing with Joe Bitonio. I saw that he's a trade candidate, which makes no sense. He's on the he's in his last year playing. He said he's retiring after this year. Why are you going to trade him away? I mean, he loves being here. Like, he wants to finish as a Cleveland Brown. Same thing with David Njoku, I assume. So, but that would be just the Cleveland Browns for you.
I would be surprised if they traded him. They shouldn't, but again, would be surprised. But to kind of revert back to those Chargers needing a running back, I think they are in desperate need of a running back. But I don't think it's a major running back that you need to trade for, like Breece Hall or Alvin Kamara, because you have Amari Hampton.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
kind of like a backup type of guy.
He's going to be back in 4 weeks, hopefully in 4 weeks. I wouldn't jump the gun like as to needing one ridiculously fast. I think split backs with Haskins and Vidal will be just fine.
Yeah, I can agree to that. Obviously, we have no more undefeated teams. First time since 2014 where we don't have an undefeated team going into week 6. We do have one winless team who is currently playing, which is the New York Jets, which, Gary, you should have an update for.
I mean, no update needed. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Broncos just scored a touchdown. It was to who do you think?
Nate Atkins.
Yeah, exactly. So there's absolutely
no need to pay attention to it. It's a terrible game.
Absolutely no way that helped out anybody in fantasy other than Bo Nix owners. No. But yeah, so far, 10-6 Broncos. Jets just got the ball.
All right, interesting. All right, let's go into some of the injury report. We have a lot of injuries to talk about for anyone. And of course, we're going to dive right back into your TikTok questions in a second. Quarterbacks, I'm just going to blow right through them. Lamar Jackson dealing with that hamstring injury still. Back-to-back weeks now. He is out. Cooper Rush is starting against the Rams. Kyler Murray is not expected to play. They are preparing for Jacoby Brissett. He is slated to start against Indianapolis. Brock Purdy dealing with that toe injury. He is out versus Tampa Bay. Mac Jones dealing with an oblique knee injury. He is expected to play, though, against Tampa Bay. And then, of course, just giving you an update on J.J. McCarthy because he's the God-tier quarterback, of course, of the year. He is set to return to practice following the Week 6 bye.
Yeah, God-tier quarterback of the year. Okay.
Oh, man.
I mean, the Vikings look better without him.
Yeah.
But I'll just say that.
Okay. Any big concern on any of these quarterbacks? I think mine is Kyler Murray for this week, just because it's kind of a late scratch.
Well, obviously Lamar Jackson hurts a lot of people's teams, including mine. Kind of hoping that he's back next week. I know that there's like a possibility that he were going to be able to come back this week, but he didn't practice all week, so that was kind of ruled out almost immediately. Hopefully next week he'll be back. But another guy to watch out for, I guess, is Mac Jones. I picked him up in 2 leagues, and I'm starting him in both of those leagues because when he's been playing, he's putting up 20-plus games like it's nothing. So I'm kind of hoping he does the same thing tonight. I'm starting him over Geno Smith, which is, I mean, a no-brainer as of right now because Geno Smith is just horrible.
Yeah, I can agree to that. On YouTube, we got a question. Thomas, what is up, Thomas? Should we start Amon-Ra St. Brown or T. Higgins? Are we benching Amon-Ra?
That's a real question. That's definitely a real question.
Are we benching Amon-Ra? Thomas. What's going on here?
No.
Also, last question. This one, Gary, this is a tough one because Breece Hall is already playing.
This is so stupid.
Well, Thomas, hopefully you didn't start Breece Hall because he's not doing good right now. So hopefully it's Jameer and Bijan.
Yeah, you're also telling me that you have Gibbs and Bijan on the same team. I mean, how'd that happen? Your wide receivers must be horrible.
He must have traded for some wide receivers.
That's what I'm saying. You're okay, but you would have had to trade for both or one of Bijan or Gibbs.
Yeah, also. That's what I meant. That's what I was meaning. Yeah.
So your wide receivers must be awful.
Oh man,
that's a joke.
All right, let's go to the running backs. Alvin Kamara dealing with that ankle injury. He is expected to play. Controversy, appreciate the follow. Miles Sanders, he is placed on season-ending IR. Chris Rodriguez missed Saturday's practice. He is questionable for Monday Night Football. Bucky Irving dealing with that foot injury. He is out versus San Francisco. And Chuba Hubbard dealing with that calf strain. He is out versus Miami. Rico Dowdle to start. Gary, Rico Dowdle was the RB1 last week. Chuba is out. Is this a must start again, back-to-back for Rico Dowdle? Will he finish as a top 5 running back this week?
Oh, 100%. I mean, Miami's run defense is probably the worst in the league. And I don't know why he's only projected like 9.9 points, at least on ESPN. That's what I last saw. If he doesn't have 20-plus points, I'll be really surprised, to be honest with you. But, yeah, we'll see. Oh, wait, they played Miami last week. I'm tripping.
This week.
They play this week.
This week.
Oh, the Cowboys, whose run defense is also really bad.
Yeah.
They play the Cowboys, whose defense is also really bad. So the same thing I just said for the Dolphins, he was said about the Cowboys. I expect him to have another big week.
Thomas, his team's 1-4.
Yeah, that just. Yeah, exactly. You see what he asked or what he said there.
The follow.
He goes, so you may question why I asked Amon-Ra or T. Yeah, if Amon-Ra and T. Higgins are your top 2 tight ends, why are you asking who to start?
Top 2 tight ends. I didn't know they switched to tight ends.
Wide receivers. Sorry, I'm still waking up here.
I think Tom's just making you tweak over there.
Oh, I'm looking at these stupid questions.
Oh man! Again, guys, on TikTok, go to YouTube. We're answering the questions, prioritizing those questions on YouTube. So make sure to go on YouTube. We will jump back into your questions on TikTok in a few moments. Gary, I'm going to run through these wide receivers. Let me tell you, the wide receivers is actually insane of a list.
Yeah.
So anyone who is listening, make sure to get your notepad out because you're going to need it if you have these guys. All right, Zay Flowers, he's dealing with a shoulder injury. He is expected to play against the Los Angeles Rams, but he will not be 100%. He is likely to log lower number of snaps. Jamar Chase, dealing with that illness. He is slated to start this week. Quinn Johnson, hamstring, game time decision. I believe it has been confirmed that he is not playing today, especially because that it could be a chance for re-injury, and they do not want that. Chris Godwin dealing with a fibula injury. He is out. He's week to week. But this does affect a different part of the fibula that was affected from last year's season-ending injury. Darnell Mooney, hamstring, out on Monday Night Football against Buffalo. Curtis Samuel, questionable for Monday Night Football. Jalen Coker, still out, still on the IR. Hopefully will be coming back. As well as Terry McLaurin dealing with a quad injury. He is officially ruled out. Noah Brown dealing with a groin injury. He is officially ruled out. And Deebo Samuel dealing with a bruised heel. Did not practice. Questionable. Just for anyone who doesn't know, the starters after that on the Commanders offense is Luke McCaffrey, Jalen Lane, Chris Moore, Zach Ertz, and John Bates. Those are the rest of the receiving core. Christian Watson will not make his debut today against Cincinnati. Ricky Pearsall out against Tampa Bay, and Juwan Jennings expected to play versus Tampa Bay. Gary, I think the biggest blow out of a lot of these is the whole Commanders offense, because I think that also hurts Jaden Daniels coming back.
Yeah, no, for sure. By the way, I just got suspended on TikTok for 10 minutes. Not sure how that happened.
Gary got suspended for calling someone names, for calling Thomas names.
I'm not able to join the TikTok live until 10:30. So
that is crazy.
I am out for 10 minutes. But yes, I agree with you. Those injuries are going to be critical. I mean, he's one of his top 3 guys. So
Oh my
um,
goodness.
I don't know how that's going to work out for Daniels, but I'm sure he'll make do. He's still able to move around pretty
Yeah.
good. So there's that. I think it's official that Quentin Johnston's missing today now.
Yep.
So obviously, like I mentioned earlier, that boosts Keenan Allen a lot, and I think he's gonna have a big day. But it could also mean that for all my McConkey owners, now maybe he finally has his day because
Yep.
they've been waiting for that for a while.
Yeah, I agree to that because Luke McCaffrey I have in my dynasty. So hopefully maybe he can break out. I think just for trolls, chat, can we get an L for Gary in the chat? Just on TikTok, please? Because he got suspended for 10 minutes. Just give him a big L in the chat. Big L.
I can't believe I got suspended for 10 minutes.
Just for calling someone a name, Gary. That's what you get. That's what you get.
That must have been what it was for, I guess. Like,
I think that's what it was. That's so
stupid.
All right. Lastly, for the tight ends, and then we're going to jump into all the questions that everybody has. The tight ends, not so crazy of a room. Dalton Kincaid dealing with a oblique injury. He is questionable for Monday Night Football. Colson Loveland also questionable. And Brock Bowers out. And we could this is my prediction. After this week, they have one more week, and then they go on a bye week. I would not be surprised if they also rule out Brock Bowers for next week and give him that extra week of a bye week rest.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me either. I'm kind of starting to get worried about Brock Bowers, though, to be honest with you. I mean, he hasn't really had a positive sign in a little bit. Yep. So, if they do keep him out next week, hopefully that's just for the reasons that you stated. Just they want to give him that extra week or extra, week leading into the bye week. So we'll just pray for that, I guess.
Yeah, I'm hoping Brock Bowers. I think this is a big one because now it comes to question rest of the season odds. Are we trusting Brock Bowers? Is it time to maybe start dropping Brock Bowers? I mean, you don't want to say that because he just finished as a top 5 tight end, top 3 tight end in recent year. So Brock Bowers now, if he misses next week, then he goes on the bye week. If he comes back week 8 and he's also not 100% and he doesn't end up producing, then we're back to square one. Now the question is, do you drop him?
No, you never drop Brock Bowers. You have to do the devilish thing in your eyes and keep 2 tight ends on your team at the same time, which I know you so desperately hate to do.
Yes.
But
yes,
that's what you have to do. You can't drop Brock Bowers no matter what, unless of course he's labeled as out for the season. But he's not that. So
okay. Lastly, Thursday Night Football predictions. Gary, we talked about it on our TikTok live the other day, but I do want to mention you lost again. Another blow.
I did
to your record.
Hey, I mean, I still never had a negative week. So
yeah. Haven't had a negative. You finished 500 in every single week. You're 6-0 still on your over/under predictions, but I'm 3 games away. From you.
Hey, good for you, man.
Go Giants. Can I just say go Giants? Because I
was happy to see that because they were really getting me aggravated. I was right. If Thomas is still here, we both needed Saquon for 2+ touchdowns. And at the 4-yard line on second down, they did some stupid
push action.
Well, no, they did some stupid shovel pass to Goddard, I think it was, from 4 yards out. And then they ran 4 straight tush pushes on the next drive for a Jalen Hurts touchdown. So it was just so aggravating because that was all I needed to turn 10 into 150. And then Thomas needed that for a bigger payday. But yeah, that aggravated me. So I was happy the Giants won.
Let me ask you this. Should the tush push be allowed after seeing what we saw on Thursday Night Football with 4 consecutive tush pushes?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can ever ban a play that's not obliging by the rule book, which it is. I mean, it's a totally legal play. And I guess if you can't stop it, then you can't stop it. But as a consumer, as an NFL consumer standpoint goes, it's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very
Yeah.
annoying. It's not fun to watch. It's like I don't want to see the Eagles get broadcasted on, the national game of the week just for that reason. They're a loaded team. The thing that's annoying about it is they're a loaded team and they don't need to do that to win. That's why it's aggravating to watch them do that.
They still lost.
Because they did lose, but in general, they're a loaded team that doesn't need to do that play to win, and they still do.
Yeah.
And of course, like I mentioned, if you can't stop it, then you can't stop it. It works. It works. I don't think it should be banned. However, as a consumer, standpoint goes, it's very annoying, not fun to watch.
No, it is definitely not fun to watch because it's just so hard to stop the play every single time. But in the end, the Giants win. But Gary, you got 3 more minutes until your ban is over from TikTok?
Yep, until I'm let out of the cage.
For anyone watching the live right now who cannot hear Gary, we are on YouTube live, but Gary is currently banned from TikTok because he called one of our friends a name on YouTube, but it just so happened to be heard on TikTok as well. So he has been.
I said it. What did I even say? I think I said these.
Put an L in the chat for Gary. L in the chat. So when Gary comes back, we give him an L. Banned? Now you're gonna get banned from YouTube. Now SportsTimeHQ is gonna get banned from YouTube.
Yeah, right.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, that's all we got for news notes from around the league and everything. I guess it's time to jump into the questions on TikTok. Gary, for anyone, I'll be answering Gary's answers as well on here until Gary can finally come back after his ban. But
2 and change.
Again,
2 and change.
2 and change until he's back. Prioritized questions are on YouTube. So if you do want to get your question prioritized, go on YouTube. We will answer it right away. All right, let's go into the questions. Carson, Kincaid, who is questionable, who we just mentioned, or Hunter Henry? I'm going to go with Hunter Henry.
I'm going Hunter Henry today.
He's also going Hunter Henry. Girl Dad, BTJ, Jennings, Pickens. Pick 2.
I'm going with.
I'm going with Jennings because he's starting, and Pickens.
That's exactly what I was going to do.
Gary's also keeping it real. He's staying. Hollywood or Alec Pierce from Prime Time?
I'll go with Hollywood.
Brutal. That's brutal. I'm going to take Hollywood as well, just for the upside. Braden, start Dak or Stafford? Give me slight edge on Stafford.
Yeah, I'll go Stafford today.
Okay.
I think that's going to be a high-scoring game. So.
Okay. Jake, appreciate the love on the tapping the hearts. Let's see. Pog, need one at my flex. Michael Carter, Zay Flowers, Matthew Golden. I believe Matthew Golden, Michael Carter, Zay Flowers. I'm going to say Zay Flowers.
I'm also going to say Zay Flowers.
He's also saying Zay Flowers. Gary, like 1 more minute. Come on. The cage. Let the beast be released.
I know the lock is coming on down.
Jonathan, Pickens or White at the flex? Give me Rashad White.
I'm gonna go Pickens.
He's gonna go Pickens. Seb, Devontae or Worthy? Devontae. User, appreciate the follow.
I'll go Worthy.
Worthy, okay. He's going Worthy. Tyler, Chase Brown or JMO?
Who the
James
Bengals
Williams is breaking out. Jameson Williams
who
going
the
to break
Bengals
out.
Playing again?
This week, the Bengals are playing the Packers.
Oh, I'll go the other one.
Jameson Williams it is.
JMO.
Adam, Diggs, Chase Brown, or Derrick Henry at the flex? The fact that we're talking about Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I think Derrick Henry is going to get in the end zone today, so I'm going to go with Derrick Henry.
Gary is saying he will get into the end zone. That is Mr. Derrick Henry himself.
Right,
I'm also going to take Derrick Henry solely because I think that Derrick Henry, if he You bench him, he's obviously going to end up being that guy
Yeah.
that's going to get into the end
30
zone, go for
30 point
20,
game.
30 yards. Yeah, 30 points. It's going to be ridiculous. Enrusk, Chase Brown, Hassan Haskins, or Vidal. I'm going to take Chase Brown.
Oh, that's tough. I'll go with I'm gonna go with Haskins today.
Gary's going to go Haskins. Interesting. I can't trust him. I don't want to start any of them. User,
Yeah.
Michael Carter or Jaylen Brown?
Michael Carter or who?
Michael Carter or Jaylen Warren? Sorry.
Yeah, I
Jaylen
was gonna
Brown.
say Jaylen Brown.
Sorry.
Definitely not starting him in fantasy football.
Sorry. Yeah, you're not starting Jaylen Brown. In basketball, maybe.
I'll go with Warren.
Okay. Pablo, Devontae or Pickens? I have Ibuka as the wide receiver 1. I'm going to take slight edge on Pickens.
Pickens.
Okay. Gary, look at it. You're back on TikTok.
Back.
Don't get banned. Ellen chat for Gary. Ellen chat still. Gary, let me just quickly ask you this question. Have you ever bought anything from Whatnot?
I have. I used to be on the app all the time. I just totally forgot the name of it.
Oh my goodness. I have spent so many hours today on Whatnot, and I have spent I wouldn't say actually a lot of money, but I've definitely spent at least $150.
Oh yeah, I've done worse than that, man. You'll
it's
you'll
so
get up
bad.
there. Yeah,
It's
I mean,
so bad.
I used to join a bunch of breaks and stuff, so I would, watch the actual like unpack process and see what I got from the break. But it would suck if you got what you wanted in the break and then absolutely nothing comes out of it.
Yeah.
That's the price you pay, though.
Appreciate
That's the price you pay.
Yeah, it's the price. That's why I actually don't do breaks actually. Haven't joined a break. I did them
for a little while.
I've joined Hobby Box, which is on the TikTok lives, but I've also done a couple other Whatnot streamers today from like packs that are already open, and like they were doing like giving out lots and everything, and I was just like bid. I was like Jesus, but there was this one guy actually that didn't have a lot of streamers like watching, and he was just selling everything for $1, and it was like packs. It wasn't like anything crazy, but it was like some decently cool cards, like some signed ones. I got a patch Stephen Ridley from the Patriots. Got a couple other signed ones. Johnny Manziel signed, Baker Mayfield cards. Yeah, they were all for $1.
Yeah.
So honestly, resell them for $2. I mean, it's really not that bad. Really not that bad. But yeah, I spent so much today. I was like, all right, I think I gotta stop. I also want a giveaway. I want a Stephon Diggs Texans giveaway. It was a slab actually.
Okay.
PSA 9.
Is that your first one?
Winning it from a giveaway, yes.
Well, I'm saying your first slab.
No, I forget what slab I got. I have so many freaking. All I know is my dad's gonna keep getting packages. He's gotten packages every single day this whole week. It's bad. All right, let's go back into the questions. That was just my little Whatnot experience. Anyone else in Whatnot on TikTok? Let us know. Or on YouTube. Let us know if you're on Whatnot and how much you are spending on Whatnot. Balder, Star Michael Carter, Jaylen Warren, or Kendrick Bourne? Give me Jaylen Warren.
I think I'm gonna go with Kendrick Bourne, man.
Kendrick Bourne. I'm nervous because Juwan Jennings is starting now. I was all in on Bourne a couple days ago.
I mean, yeah, but Mac Jones just made him look like a superstar. So
that made him look like Randy Moss.
Again. Yeah, he did.
Chris, what wide receiver can I get with Marv? I have BTJ, Wandale, Judy. Need help. Try and trade BTJ and maybe a running back for a solid wide receiver if you have the space for it.
Yeah, maybe.
If you can. Nick, Ridley, Bourne, or Golden pick 2? This one I'll go Ridley and Bourne.
I'll take I'll take Bourne and Golden.
Okay. Nick, Kamara or Charbonnet?
Kamara.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kamara. Adrian, J.K. Dobbins, Judkins, or Bill? Judkins.
Well, J.K. Dobbins
JK's
is
already
playing
started
right now. So
how's J.K. doing? J.K. Dobbins
Not-
has rushed up the middle for 6 yards. That is the
yeah,
current
I think
update.
he has. I think he has 1 point. I think he just got it with that rush. So
Yeah.
hopefully you didn't start him, but if
Hopefully
you
he did not.
if you did, then it's between those two. I'm gonna go with Judkins.
Okay. Pablo, okay, Rico or Javante? I have Josh Jacobs at RB1 and CMC at the flex. Okay.
That's tough, man, because you don't feel good benching either one of them.
Hot take, do we want to bench Josh Jacobs and start Rico and Javante and CMC? I'm
You
just
can't
saying.
bench Jacobs, dude, especially against the Bengals defense.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
true.
he might get
Bengals
3
defense.
touchdowns. I think I'm gonna sit Javante.
Okay. If I had to pick, I would say Rico.
It's one of them two for sure.
Yeah. We got a question on YouTube. Prime time. Hey, appreciate you coming on from TikTok.
Yes, sir.
Carter, Hollywood, or Tez Johnson? That's tough.
I'm gonna go with Hollywood.
I'm gonna take Carter actually, and I'm not a person to go with Carter, but I think out of these, I'd probably just slightly lean on Carter. But if not, Hollywood would be my next choice.
All right.
Prime time. Appreciate you. East guys, Ertz or Kelsey? Kelsey.
Man, I'm gonna go with Ertz. I mean, there's nobody else that Daniels is gonna throw to. I'm gonna go with Ertz. Thinking about it, there's nobody else that he's gonna throw to today.
Yeah,
so,
you're right.
And Ertz, or I mean, Daniels loves throwing to Ertz, so I'm gonna go with him today.
You're right. Jack May or Williams at quarterback? I'm gonna take Drake May.
I'll take Drake May, man. He's been balling.
Drake May. Gummy Bear, Dobbs or Golden? Which one will have a better game?
Well, I said Golden earlier, so I'll go with him again.
I'm going to take Dobbs. Finishes wide receiver 3 before the bye week. Also was my waiver wire out of the week. Can't go against that. Coach, Lad, BTJ, or Bourne?
Lad, BTJ, or Bourne? That's a crazy question because before the season started, you would not be thinking about starting Kendrick Bourne over any of those or the other two guys.
I'm going to take Lad McConkey because, which I'm not a person that goes Lad McConkey, but just because Quinn Johnson is ruled out, I'm going to take Lad.
Yeah, I'm going to go Lad too. I think that might obviously help him out today. So
okay, this is at the flex position. Kobe, Jamar or Pickens?
Wow.
I'm gonna take Jamar. Can you bench Jamar?
No, you can't. But like, I'm gonna go with Pickens.
What? Really?
Yeah. Yep.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy work. David Pollard or Chase Brown? Oh, ugly.
I'm gonna go with Pollard.
Really, I'm gonna take Chase. I'm gonna take Chase Brown. Guys, again, like and subscribe on our YouTube. We're trying to get to 250, which I think we're like 3 away from 250. But also we're trying to get to 600 on our TikTok live. So we're trying to get there. We're 93% away. 93%, Gary. We're almost there. If everybody in the stream started liking and started subscribing and started following, we'd be going great. Big foreigner, Mac Jones or Bryce Young if it rains. I'm gonna say Mac Jones.
I'm also gonna say Mac Jones.
Mac Attack can't go against Mac Attack. If he's starting and he's healthy, you got to start him. Bryce Young though, we got a lot of questions the other day when you went to class about Bryce Young. I mean,
oh yeah,
Bryce Young had one good game, and that was against Arizona, and he threw 55 times. Other than that, he hasn't scored more than 13 points.
Mm-hmm.
And that one game, he did score 22. but that's it. That's all he scored.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That doesn't help. 20, Javonte Williams or Ashton Genty. Ooh,
I think
this
Genty's
one's an
going to get in the end
interesting one.
zone today. So I'm going to go
You
with
just think
Genty.
everybody's going to get in the end zone, huh?
No, I mean I don't think Javonte Williams. I mean he might, yeah, honestly. But
Oh,
I'm
here we
gonna
go.
go with Genty.
I'm gonna take Javonte. Give me the Javonte side. But both should have similar weeks, honestly.
Hey
I
man,
don't
you went
expect.
against Genty once.
I know I did go against
Did
Genty
that
once,
remind
but
you?
don't remind me of my brutal loss. My brutal loss. Let's see what other questions we have, guys. Haskins or Judy?
Haskins.
Haskins. I'm gonna take Judy.
Judy's been bad, bro. Like
He has been, but you're gonna start Haskins. I feel like
Judy,
there's better upside with Judy.
Judy
With Dylan
hasn't
Gabriel at the
had
helm.
Judy hasn't had 10 plus points since week 1.
MVP Dylan Gabriel.
Oh my god, give me a break. He doesn't
Shador's the
throw his
backup
wide
quarterback.
receivers. The only wide receiver he throws to is Isaiah Bond, which I'm fine with because he's been making the biggest plays on the offense outside of Judkins.
Yeah.
So
20's got Javonte for 2 touchdowns.
I mean, it could happen. It very well could
I got
happen.
anytime on Javonte. Speaking of anytime, make sure to use code SportsTimeHQ on Underdog Fantasy. They're going to match first deposit today up to $1,000. Today only, guys. Up to $1,000 Underdog Fantasy. Use that code SportsTimeHQ. Tony, Love or Mac Jones?
Mac Jones.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take Jordan Love. Aiden, start Haskins over Derrick Henry? Question mark.
No.
Guys, is Henry that bad? I know he's doing.
I mean,
know he's doing.
He has not been good, but you can't sit Derrick Henry, bro. Especially with Cooper Rush at QB.
Points.
Like, I mean, I don't think he's had 10 points since.
He scored 10 points in week 3.
Yeah, he scored 10 points.
Let's just say if you combined week 2 to week 5, that still doesn't add up to week 1.
Week 1. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he has not been good at all. But it's Derrick Henry, especially. I mean, Cooper Rush is out. I'm sorry, Lamar Jackson's out. They're gonna have to run the ball like 25 times. So I think Derrick Henry is gonna get in the end zone once, maybe twice.
What's the odds how many people do you think traded Derrick Henry away after week 1 and are cheering right now? Like, that's gotta feel so good.
I wouldn't say a lot. I wouldn't say a lot, but if they did, then that's great. Why? Because it's Derrick Henry. I mean, you kind of expect him to put up those numbers.
Yeah, but I mean, the people that got him are crying about it.
Yeah,
sure.
Well, yeah, obviously.
They probably gave so much for Derrick Henry. They're like, oh, I'm gonna need an RB1, and he came and scored over 10, 11 points. That boy. Let's see. Knights is starting over Carter. Bam Knight is starting over Carter. Do we have information on that? Jimmy, Bourne or Downs as a flex play? I'll take Bourne here.
I'll take Bourne as well.
Ethan, do I start Diggs or Myers? I'll start Diggs.
I'll go with Diggs.
John, start 2. JMO, Judy, Dobbs, Monty, Hollywood. Dobbs and
I'm gonna go.
You're probably gonna with Dobbs and Monty.
Who was the last guy that he said?
Hollywood.
Monty is definitely a start for me, and I'm between Hollywood or the other one that you said.
Dobbs?
No. Yes. Okay. I'll go with Hollywood and Monty.
Hollywood and Monty? Okay.
Yeah.
Blank name. Pickens, Adunze, London, and Buka. Bench one.
London.
What's the hate about Drake London?
Never liked him.
Really? Never liked Drake London.
I mean, what's the like for him? Yeah, he just
Just
went
put
off
up
last
25
week.
points before the bye week.
Yeah,
We still don't
and
like him.
everybody else is playing better than him.
I'm Benjamin Pickens.
Okay. Bench the wide receiver 6. Go ahead, man.
Well, I mean, listen, he's got a midweek against Buffalo. Yeah. Okay, I'll be realistic here. I'll bench London.
Oh yeah.
I'll bench London. I'll be realistic.
What's with the London hate, bro?
Oh please. Cohen, star JCM or ETN. They might have to rely on the run game.
Yeah, it's possible.
Krosky and Chris Rodriguez might not even play. Might literally just be Krosky Merritt, running back as well.
Well, no, they got
Jerry McNichols.
Yeah, they use. They use him.
He had like a
60-yard touchdown 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and then after that, he didn't really score much.
I mean, in all honesty, JCM's had last week, and that was about it. So I mean,
I will stick with ETN here, though. I'm gonna stick with ETN.
I also will stick with ETN.
Okay. Lissy, Monty or Diggs?
I'm gonna go with Monty today. I think.
How did everybody know? How did we know?
Because I think that the Patriots are gonna run the ball a lot today, and I hope that's through Travion, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna take edge on Monty. I'm just saying because you're starting Monty. Right. J Dubs, Michael Carter or Chase Brown, PPR.
I'm gonna go with Chase Brown.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Chase Brown as well. Start one: Bam Knight, Haskins, Ridley, or Bourne. Holy smokes!
Bam Knight, that's so stupid. I'm gonna go with Bourne.
I'm gonna go with Ridley. Think he'll get in the end zone.
Knight.
There's no way. There's actually no way.
It's hilarious, bro. Like, why did we all think it was gonna be DeMarcado and it's just not?
This is based on Sleeper. With James Cook out for the season and Trey Benson on injury reserve, the Cardinals have had to completely reset their backfield. Michael Carter paced the group Sunday versus with 23 touches for 73 yards. So we don't trust Michael Carter.
In all honesty, I don't trust anybody in that. Like RB.
Bam Knight did score 9 points. Can we just say Bam Knight did score 9 points this past week?
Tough, bro.
On 16% snap percentage.
I can't get myself to start any of those guys.
I would start Michael Carter, and that's the only one. But that's again last case resort. Florida man, DK or Dobbs?
DK.
DK as well. Kamara or Dobbs? Crow.
Dobbs.
Aiden's got a good question for you. I also agree, Dobbs. Aiden's got a good question. What do we think about Monty?
I think he's going to be fine. He might get in the end zone, and I think he'll be like 12 plus points. So if that's what you're looking for at flex, then
yeah,
I have to start it. I have to start with my RB1. So
yeah, I can agree to that. I think you're starting him as a flex. RB1 is ridiculous, Gary.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, take your pick with him or JK, but JK's got 1 point. So I'm going to assume that Montgomery can do better than that.
Dane, appreciate the follow. We're 41 away from our follower goal. Crow, Kamara or Dobbs?
Dobbs. I think you already said that.
Yeah, I think we already said that. RC, appreciate the follow. You know the assignment. This is a big question. MX also says, should I sell high on Cam Scatabo for Derrick Henry?
That's a good question. I don't know, man. Like, he actually looks really good, and I think he's going to take over. I mean, the backfield I think is already his, but they're without Neighbors through the year. I think they might start leaning on him a lot more. In all honesty, I think Scadabo's a hold right now. I think he's actually like that good.
Yeah, I like Scadabo. I'm fine keeping Scadabo. I honestly wouldn't want Henry. Dane, flex Alvin Kamara, Ridley, or Haskins?
Um,
I'm gonna take Ridley. Actually,
I don't
I
like
think I'm gonna
any
take
of
a
those
slight edge on
options.
it.
I don't like any of those options, but I'm just gonna go with Kamara for the upside, I guess.
Okay. 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 Vinny, Pittman or Calvin Ridley? I'm gonna take Pittman.
I'm gonna also take Pittman.
Vinny, appreciate the follow as well. Madison, choose two. Juan, Jawan Jennings, Travis Kelce, Sterling Shepard. She said it as Juan. She typed as Juan. I read it as Juan.
I'm gonna sit Sterling Shepard.
Yeah, I'm going to sit Sterling Shepard as well. Vinny, appreciate the roses. JSN, ETN or Bill? This was actually another question we already had, but I'm going to take ETN.
ETN. Yep.
ETN. 39 away from the goal, guys. Pittman or Ridley, we already mentioned. We're going Pittman. Lucky fan, Judy or Juwan?
Juwan Jennings.
Juwan as well. I agree. Dat Worthy or Territory McMillan, and Kincaid or Mark Andrews?
I'll go with T-Mac, and then Kelsey or Mark Andrews was the question.
Kincaid or Mark Andrews?
Kincaid or Mark Andrews. I'm gonna go with Kincaid.
I'm gonna take T-Mac as well, but I'm gonna side with Kincaid.
Oh my God, the Jets just tried to. Jets gonna jet, right? I guess.
What did they do?
1 minute left. 1 minute left in the second quarter. 4th and 1. They're looking to punt, and they run a sneak up the middle, and they don't get it.
And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, they are 0-5. Jerome, I traded Stafford and Bijan for Josh Allen, Cortland Sutton, and Washington running back, which is Ja'Cory. I'm good or cooked?
What was the question? Sorry.
Trade. It was a trade. He traded Stafford and Bijan for Josh Allen, Cortland Sutton, and Ja'Cory Kroski.
I mean, you might be all right.
I think he's cooked.
You might be all right.
Unless it's a 2 quarterback, then maybe not, because you have Josh Allen. The only reason why
the Jets got it. The Jets got it. Wow, that's surprising.
The only reason why is Stafford's playing as a top 7 quarterback, I think, in fantasy right now. I don't think you needed to trade Stafford and Bijan to get the number 1 quarterback in Josh Allen. Cortland Sutton obviously is top 10, we know, but Ja'Cory, you went from top 5 running back, top 3 running back to running back 24, top 24 running back.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Stafford's going to keep it up to this point, though.
Yeah, I mean, but I think I like getting Josh Allen in a trade, but I just think he gave up too much. RC, this is a big one. Javonte Williams or Rome Odunze at the flex?
I'm gonna go with Rome Odunze here.
I'm gonna take Javonte. Carson, BTJ or MHJ?
Damn,
Marvin Harrison. I'm gonna go Marv. Go Marv.
I'll go with Marv, but I'm not gonna get something about it. Both those guys are not good right now.
And with Kyler out, it's gonna be tough, but still, I think I'm gonna still side with Marv. Andrew, Ladd or Marvin Harrison?
Ladd.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ladd as well. Tanver, Trey McBride or Tyler Warren? Good tight end question here. Good tight end question because
they're playing each other too.
Yep.
I might go with Tyler Warren just due to the fact that.
Yeah. I would agree with you. I like Trey McBride, but would Jacoby Brissett be able to throw to Trey McBride?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. But at the same time, I mean, that might be the reason why he does better because it's short, easy checkdowns. And I'm gonna go with Warren.
Jacoby has played. He plays good sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. Like he can get it to him. I'm gonna go with Warren, but I think either way you're fine. I think they're gonna each give you 10+ points.
Yeah. What's the odds in a world where Marvin Harrison has the best game in his career,
Which
and it's not
100%.
with Kyler Murray.
I would absolutely love it because I'm sick and tired of people calling him a bust when, I mean, if you watch film. I mean, I'll be honest, he's somewhat had the yips to start this year. He's had a couple really easy passes that he's dropped.
Yeah.
However, so far, a year and a third into his career, him and Kyler they've just not been on the same page. I saw a stat last year that 40% of his targets were deemed uncatchable by PFF. So
I did see that.
That makes absolutely no sense. You're not going to succeed with that. So I hate people calling him a bust. So I gotta support my guy.
No, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Hussein, Henry, Walker, Swift, pick 2. I'm gonna go Henry, and bouncing between Swift and Walker is tough. I want to go with Kenneth Walker, just because he has better upside.
That's what I'm gonna go as well, just off the upside.
Okay. Luke, Vidal, or Trey Tucker at the flex? Trey Tucker was wide receiver 3 at one point.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Tucker.
I'm gonna take slight edge on Tucker just for the upside. Not Luke. Sorry, D-Salt. Start Higgins or Ridley?
Jeez, that's tough. I'm gonna go Higgins today.
I'm gonna go with Ridley. Ridley had a good game this past week. He's going against the Raiders this week. So, should I should I start Diggs and Hunter Henry? I have both. That's the question.
Diggs or Hunter Henry?
Diggs,
I get what he's saying.
And Diggs and Hunter.
I get what he's saying. I probably wouldn't. I think I would just go with Hunter Henry. But I don't know. I don't know what your other options are. So.
Yeah, I also don't know what the other options are. If I would have to choose one, if you can't start any others, then fine, that's okay, because they're going up a tough, easy defense with the Saints. So I think it's okay. Sergio, Myers or Dobbs?
Myers or Dobbs? I'll go with Dobbs.
I'm going to go with Dobbs as well. I have a question on my iMessage from Ian. Hubbard is out, so I'm starting Dowdle over Monty. This could be big for me against the Cowboys too. But would you start Monty or Higgins since Quinn Johnson can't play?
I'm going to go with Monty.
Yeah, I'm going to also take Monty as well. Guys, we're answering just a couple more questions before we hop off. I think I'm gonna also ban myself from Whatnot, Gary. I think that's the end. Yeah. I have to. Marco, thoughts on Michael Carter after naming Bam Knight as RB1? Yeah, Adam Schefter supposedly said Bam Knight is the RB1 there. Just an FYI. Really? There's no way. There's actually no way. Hassan Haskins is expected to be lead back. Bam Knight will start over Michael Carter. Kyler Murray is out. That's the updates I have. Bam Knight. No wonder. K5, appreciate the follow. Risk it with Debo or play Monty? Play Monty. Elver, welcome back, by the way. I remember you from the other day. You said Monty? Yep. Said, should I start Tucker Kraft or Mark Andrews? Tucker Kraft. K5, Henderson or Stevenson? Henderson.
Wow, that's crazy that you're asking that. I'm gonna hope Henderson, but I don't know, man. I'll just say Henderson. I don't know.
No, we're riding on Henderson.
Yeah, hopefully, man.
Do I start Henderson over Michael Carter? Yes. Given that Bam Knight, ladies and gentlemen, Bam Knight is the lead back.
Yeah, right. Then no.
Should I start? Said, should I start Diggs, DK, or Quinn Johnson? DK. Quinn Johnson is ruled out.
I'm going to go with DK as well.
Escar, trade Pickens and Charbonnet for Harrison and Kamara. I don't hate it.
Is it Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. You're getting a wide receiver 1 RB1 technically on a team versus a wide receiver 2 and a running back 2 on the other teams.
Right now, Pickens is wide receiver 1.
But that's because CD's been out.
Yeah, but even when he was playing, he was putting up 17 a game. Like,
yeah,
he's better than Marv. Like, he's having a better season than Marv. Like, Marv's not doing anything.
So. Marv has been. He put up 18, 18, and 13 in 3 of the 5 games this week. This year.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
I'm sorry. I'm in half PPR. One of those games was the first game of the year. But
it was.
We'll see. I think Pickens is going to have a better overall year than Marv, but that's just me.
Okay. Let's just see. Where are we at with questions? Karam, Juwan Jennings or Zay Flowers?
I'm gonna go with Flowers.
Okay. By the way, Marvin Harrison's wide receiver 24. He's still a solid wide receiver 2. Borderline, but still there.
No, for sure. But Pickens is wide receiver 6, and it's not.
I just want that to be known. I just want that to be known.
I just want it to be known that Pickens is wide receiver 6.
Yeah. Whatever. Cast, Debo or Keenan? Keenan Allen.
I'm gonna go with Keenan Allen though.
All right. Last question. Oh, I got the live lend in 5 minutes because of inactivity. Now let's see how I can get the puzzle. In.
At least you're not banned. Yeah, that's right.
At least I'm not banned. The real Carlos. Couple more questions. Start 2. Adams, Worthy, Debo, or Pittman. I'm gonna go with Pittman and Dobbs. I think that was there.
I
can't check chat right now.
I don't think
Sorry,
it was.
Pittman and Adams. Pittman and Adams.
I'm gonna go Pittman and Worthy.
Okay. Ross, London or Territory McMillan?
T-Mac.
I'm gonna go T-Mac. Kyron or Rico Dowdle?
I'm gonna go with Rico, actually.
Okay. All right. One last question to end it off. Who wants it? BTJ or Olave?
I'm gonna go with Olave.
Olave. Jack, you can't end it. Diggs or BTJ?
Diggs.
Diggs as well. All right, guys. I appreciate everyone for watching here on SportsTimeHQ on our YouTube channel and as well as on our TikTok. Again, make sure to go follow us all over social media on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, every which way that you can at SportsTimeHQ. Join my great co-host Gary that you see down there on TikTok and next to me on YouTube. Go follow him all over social media at GD Picks. We're here every single Tuesday and Sunday. Tuesdays are our waiver wire show at 6 p.m. Eastern time, and on Sundays right now at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And again, if you want to see us more, we go on TikTok a couple times a week and just kind of answer all your questions and your waiver wire questions as well. But again, if you haven't done so already, also go to trophysmack.com/SportsTimeHQ. They will be able to give you some cool little gifts on trophysmack.com. As well as Underdog Fantasy, who will match your first deposit up to $1,000 if you use code SportsTimeHQ. Once again, I'm Fernando. I'm your host of SportsTimeHQ. Join my great co-host Gary, and we'll see you all on Tuesday.